And we're delighted to have him back in Jamestown. I asked him for a bio, and he had sent it down to me, and I thought I would get up here and read down through the bio, and then you'll never imagine that Greg Peterson offered to introduce Mike Billoni.
Where we really got to know Michael was in 1993. This organization here, the Jamestown N.Y. Penn League franchise, was lost. The owners of the franchise, the Montreal Expos, decided at a meeting to move to Burlington, Vermont. Many things happened in about a 24-hour period, which included myself, Mike Billoni, Bill Giesel, among others, to try to convince an existing franchise in Niagara Falls to come here. That happened. Mike was part of that. It was a terrific teamwork event. And then he came down as the general manager, the initial general manager, and whoa, we weren't ready for that. Let me tell you, we were not ready for the Mike Billoni treatment in Jamestown, New York. Mike also is the kind of guy that is out there among them, and I'm just going to give you 3 quick examples, and then I'm going to let him go, to give you a sense. During this time period, we're rah-rahing the fact of this new franchise owned by the Buffalo Bisons, Mike Billoni. He brought down the Buffalo television stations.
Friday is a big day here in Jamestown. So is Friday, June 17th. Because that's the day that this city's new baseball team, the Jamestown Jammers, has their home opener, and there's lots of excitement. There you see, there's the Jammer right there on the screen.
What we're going to bring here is a lot of the flavor and excitement and fun that we've had at Pilot Field and War Memorial.
One of the best gimmicks ever was the fact that at that time for Lucy Fest, the guests were the Smothers Brothers. So Mike Billoni comes down and he says, Greg, meet me outside of the Reg Lene Civic Center, and it was the Smothers Brothers. The line went down 3rd Street, almost down to North Main. It was that far. Mike goes, I've never seen a line I like. Follow me. And I said, you can't do that. So here's big Mike Billoni. I'm not quite as big as Mike, so I feel like I'm in his shadow. And so he's got a bag. He's got a bag, and he walks right through to the front gate. Hi, I'm Mike Billoni. I'm with the Buffalo Bisons. Hi, I'm Mike Billoni, Buffalo Bisons. Next thing you know, nobody's allowed in. We're in. Mike's got us in. Next thing he goes, where are the Smothers Brothers? Where's their dressing room? I go, Mike, you just can't do this. I'm not shy. For those who know that, I'm not shy. And I'm just mortified. Mike keeps moving right through. There's the guy at the stage door. Hi, I'm Mike Billoni. I'm here to see Tommy Smothers. Because I'm bringing a message from one of his good friends. And next thing you know, boom, there's the dressing room, and there they are, the Smothers Brothers. And hi, I'm Mike Billoni. I know Dr. So-and-so, and he's your best friend. These guys are just, what the hell are you talking about? And the next thing he goes, I'd love to be able to present to you Jamestown Jammers jerseys. So, long story short, just before the intermission, who walks on stage from off stage is Mike Billoni.
Member of the Jamestown Jammers, because he said you are the baseball player in the family, and he said your number is lucky 13. All right. Now what we like to do now.
What do I have to do to qualify here? 3. I got 3 and you got 13.
Wait a second.
Thank you very much.
I'm Tom. He's good. Thank you very much. Big hand. Thank you. I was hoping that Bush Industries was going to give me one of these thin cabinets for my
Now tell me you got it now.
a baseball shirt. Big deal.
Second thing, this is Mike Billoni. I was asked by Bob Jr. to go with Mike down to do some lobbying in Washington, D.C. And I was his bag man and an attorney just to hang around. So they have some legislation going on that might affect the antitrust of baseball. So Mike is out lobbying on behalf of Rich Entertainment. So I got a bag, and each bag is a uniform, and each uniform on the back is some senator, Paxson, Molinari, Moynihan, Senator Moynihan, etc. And our job was to go and to meet, greet, and hand them these uniforms. Like, what fun! So we get to a special meeting with all of the New York delegates of all the minor league baseball and Mike arranged to go see Senator D'Amato. So we all marched there. And we go to the door, and there's an aide comes out. Hi, Mike Billoni. I'm here to see Senator Alphonse D'Amato. And the assistant comes out and says, I'm sorry, Senator D'Amato's tied up. He can't meet you, but I'll be happy to meet with you. Mike goes, excuse me. So he pulls out his cell phone. He gets on the phone, and he calls, Tony, hi, this is Mike. I'm down here with Senator D'Amato. And yeah, he's not going to see me. I wonder if you could make a call. Thanks. We'll see you. Bye. Hangs up. He goes, hold on a second. You know who comes out the door? Senator Alphonse D'Amato. Hey, Mike, how are you? Come on in. So the whole delegation is there for an hour. For a guy who couldn't meet us for 5 minutes or 5 seconds. There we spent with Senator Alphonse D'Amato. That is Mike.
Randy, you didn't tell me that.
That's not mine.
Well, Greg, thank you very, very much. It's a pleasure being back here in Jamestown. Mayor Sam Teresi has a full-page ad in the Jammers program book that says it all. Baseball, it's who we are. Terrence Mann in the Field of Dreams says the one constant through all the years has been baseball. The one constant in Jamestown for the past 75 years has been a professional baseball team in the New York Penn League. Jamestown played the inaugural 1939 season as a Pittsburgh Pirate affiliate at Celeron Park on Chautauqua Lake. Yes, that was the same amusement park facility from which a barnstorming Babe Ruth hit a home run into the lake back in 1939. In a 1940 suspended season, Jamestown played at Allen Park on the south side of the city. In 1941, Jamestown Municipal Stadium was constructed and opened for the Jamestown Falcons. Municipal Stadium, which has had several makeovers and name changes since, is now called Dietrich Park in honor of our dear friend and a true humanitarian, Russell J. Dietrich Jr. Russ, a pleasure. Talked about the process of moving our franchise from Niagara Falls to Jamestown. As a final step to convince the riches of the city's willingness to put politics aside and what was right for the community, Sam Teresi arranged a conference call with then the 3 mayoral candidates and the riches. All of the candidates pledged to keep the stadium lease issue, the proposed stadium renovation program, and taking credit for any possible deal out of the ongoing mayoral campaign. When we agreed this was our move, we officially submitted our transfer notice to the New York Penn League office and our directors. During a league meeting that fall, I remember it was a cold Friday evening, and we put it in front of the directors, and it was a unanimous yes that we would move the franchise from Niagara Falls to Jamestown. And I immediately got on the phone to let Greg know that Jamestown's string of seasons with professional baseball would not be interrupted. I applaud the diligent work of Randy Sweeney, the Community Foundation, Mayor Teresi, Greg Peterson, Russ and June Dietrich, Randy Anderson, Lee Harkness, Bruce and Julie Dudgeon, and the rest of the business leaders in Chautauqua County and Warren, Pennsylvania, for what you are doing to support the Jammers as Jammers backers. You are being proactive to show rich baseball operations that this region is serious about keeping professional baseball in Jamestown for another 75 years. You need some renovations here at the stadium, and the mayor told me he has a plan for that. And you also need to assist Jammers GM Matt Dreyer, a Jamestown resident who has been in his position here for 16 years, and his small staff to help fill these stands for the remainder of the season. It's now up to the business, political, media leaders, and the great fans of Jamestown professional baseball to prove that the Jammers must stay here.